A pre-match focus on Kylian Mbappe. Will he add to his total of 4 goals from his last 3? This is EA TV. Well, it's a beautiful day for football. No complaints whatsoever on that front here at Old Trafford. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It is Manchester United up against Inter.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
The lineup for Manchester United. Mohamed Salah plays with Ousmane Dembele in the wide positions. And the main striker today is Kylian Mbappe. The Inter starting lineup. Jan Sommer is the goalkeeper. Benjamin Pavard plays with Francesco Acerbi in central defence. Hakan Çalhanoğlu starts alongside Nicolo Barella in the centre of midfield. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be 2 men up front. And the contest begins. Alexander-Arnold. Dembele. Now with Kimmich. Alessandro Bastoni. This is Salah. Frenkie de Jong. Kimmich. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Decent position this for United to find themselves in. Well, terrific skill. Good defending in the end, and danger averted for now. Sarr. The ball with Martinez. Thuram. Çalhanoğlu. And plenty of space for this Inter attack. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Well, here's the table, and they do have time on their side. With a draw in this particular match, it'll mean Champions League football next season, Stuart.
Well, a point would...
Is it going to be? And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and Fernandez's finish is excellent. He times his run, he finds that bit of space, and he was never going to miss that.
So underway again here. Can Inter come up with the right answer? Well, we spent a bit of time with the manager ahead of kick-off. I think he was the most surprised to hear that it's his 50th game in charge today, Stuart.
Well, in the modern game, that's a lot of matches. But of course, all that matters today is a good result. But overall, I think he's done okay.
Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal. Well, I have to say, you can understand his frustration. This is going to be an edgy game now.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Koundé. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Dembele. Well, plenty of interest ahead of the match in Juan Cuadrado, and the reports have been confirmed. He has decided to end what's been a brilliant career at the end of this season. A huge loss for the club, you've got to say, Stuart.
Well, what a player he's been, and still is. But he obviously thinks his body can't cope anymore, which is a great shame. They're certainly going to miss him here.
Di Marco. Well, very effective play in possession. Is this the moment? Oh, magnificent save!
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. What reaction from the goalkeeper that was.
Who's going to get on the end of it? De Vrij. Now with Barella. And it might be. Well, it really looked as though that was going to be another goal from him.
Well, a chance for his second there. Probably should have done a bit better there, really.
Clearance needed to be better. Çalhanoğlu. Well, Inter couldn't hang on to it. Salah. The fans are shouting, shoot. Barella. Oh, that's a really good pass. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Kimmich. Alexander-Arnold. Dembele on the ball. Joshua Kimmich. And it's a quality pass. De Vrij. And now De Vrij. Went in strongly, decisively. Kimmich. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal. Well, he knows that could prove to be a massive goal. Just look at his reaction.
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Barella. Çalhanoğlu. Good physical play. Well, that's the end of that move for now. Thuram. And here's Çalhanoğlu. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Marcus Thuram. He continues his run. It needs an accurate cross. Well, let's see if Inter can use this set piece to good effect. And there's the delivery. The clearance wasn't decisive. Çalhanoğlu. And that will do it for the first half here at the Theatre of Dreams. Well, the verdict on Kylian Mbappe, in a word, positive.
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
So they get the ball rolling again with Inter behind. Can they turn this around? He's using his strength to good effect. Well, that's wonderful attacking play. But fair play, that goes down as a very good recovery. De Jong. Bruno Fernandes has it. Mbappe. Now with De Jong. Salah. Well, the cross didn't get past the first defender. Maybe room here for the counter-attack. Well, this is certainly the home of live football, EA TV, and looking forward to bringing you more action from the Premier League. It's Inter taking on Newcastle United. Barella. Oh, that's his... So underway again. And it's a story of parity. 2 goals apiece in this one. Alexander-Arnold. Alphonso Davies. De Jong. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Joshua Kimmich. And the ball with Alphonso Davies. United might be able to cash in, but the danger averted for now. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Çalhanoğlu. Good weight on that pass. Looks as though he's alone in the centre. And a decent save, full credit. Bruno Fernandes has it. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Delightful pass. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Barella. On to Thuram. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Looking for that final pass. Looking for the goal that would put them ahead.
Well, these fans are driving their team on here, but can United find a winning goal? Not long left now.
Barella. Dumfries. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Martinez. He takes aim. And a fantastic diving save. Mbappe. Inter recovering possession well. Could cross it in here, but he dealt with that ball played in. He's got to score! And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations! Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Koundé. Now with De Jong. Alphonso Davies. 10 minutes left for play. And Kimmich couldn't keep it. And here we are at one of the great venues for football anywhere in the world, Old Trafford in Manchester. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Manchester United up against Inter.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Big chance! Well, the goal disallowed. Offside, Stuart.
Yeah, I think everybody switched off there. It was quite clearly going to be offside.
De Vrij. Martinez. Now with Thuram. Doing everything possible to keep possession. Just the challenge that was required. Bruno Fernandes has it. Well, here's the table, and they do have time on their side. With a draw in this particular match, it'll mean Champions League football. Can he take advantage? Nicely saved. Time to send it over to Alex, because I understand, Alex, there's been a goal at the Bernabeu.
It's a goal for Real Madrid. They've scored the opener with 11 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date.
Please return to your vehicle immediately. Thank you.
And taken away from Salah. Well, danger here as he runs at them. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. Bruno Fernandes has it. It's a fine United move in the making. A smart stop here. Corner kick played in. Danger averted. We're being pressed here. Well, the managers will always tell you they don't pay attention to milestones, but it is worth noting it's his 50th match at the helm.
Well, he certainly stamped his style on them in those 50 games, which I think...
Oh, they could be in here, Stuart. Unable to close down the shot. Thuram. Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, surely! And a decent save. Full credit. And they're going for the short one. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Barella. And clears his lines. Martinez. On to Dumfries. Targets available. Cross comes in. And a goal! Now they have their opener. And now they can celebrate.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that. Well, he has to come up with a game plan. His side are struggling now.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Koundé. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Well, plenty of interest ahead of the match in Juan Cuadrado, and the reports have been confirmed. He has decided to...
Can he finish it here?
And a goal! An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long.
Well, here it is again. What a good build-up this is. Quick, incisive passing, clever movement, and all done at pace, which led to a simple finish. That's a real joy to watch.
So in business once more on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Sarr. Di Marco. And United have it back. Dangerous looking through ball. De Jong. And what a close shave it was.
Well, he's frustrated, of course, but he knows they're now making chances.
And a throw coming up after a really fine piece of tackling. And whipped into the box. Cleared away. Mbappe. The ball with Martinez. Sarr. Martinez. Çalhanoğlu. Very quick thinking there. Bruno Fernandes. Genuine chance. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and the strike from Fernandes is absolutely perfect. Pace, power and accuracy. What a player he is.
Well, that reaction says it all. That's such an important goal in this game.
Well, back underway here, and that really should shake up Inter a bit, you would think. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Well, strong play here. Di Marco. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. And deep into the penalty area. And so the first half story has been written. So they get the ball rolling again with Inter behind. Can they turn this around? Really determined play to hang on to it. Just wasn't going to give that ball away. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. He's driven in the corner. Well, he couldn't get the header on the target, but robust defending. De Jong. Bruno Fernandes has it. Well, in the first 45, breathtaking stuff from Bruno Fernandes. What would you say about his contribution?
Well, it's been an incredible performance from him. Clearly the difference between the two sides. Obviously the goals, but his movement too. He's causing the backline all sorts of headaches. He'll no doubt be desperate to grab the hat-trick now.
Well, passing moves like this will build confidence. Well, a goal update to bring you from the Real Madrid game, and that means we send it over to Alex.
It's a goal for Real Madrid. It was a poor clearance, and it was far too easy for him after that. They're ahead by 2 now with 54 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Just waiting for the support to arrive. And saved by the keeper. And time for the change now. Over it comes. Appear to be in two minds. Acerbi. Oh, that's a fine save. And deciding to go short with this one. And a very good challenge. And a friendly reminder that we have more action from the Premier League coming up. It's Inter taking on Newcastle United.
I like the look of that game. The atmosphere is always good inside that stadium, and two very good teams.
Barella. Opportunity it is. Defending of the highest class to stop him. Bruno Fernandes has it. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Promising pass. Can he do it? And the keeper there to deal with it. Corner kick played in. And a goal here for Manchester United. They are the big favourites now.
Well, here it is again. It's a well-delivered ball into the box, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
So back underway at 3-1. Martinez. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. It's a perfect challenge. Good use of advantage in United's favour. Gvardiol. Now with Kimmich. Trent Alexander-Arnold. And it's with Isak. That's a good-looking ball. Thumped clear. Kimmich. Advantage Manchester United. And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. Good refereeing, waiting for a natural pause before booking him. Played over. Oh, that's not a good clearance. Alexander-Arnold, aimed towards Mbappe. Struggling to get it away. Fernandes. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. Just 10 minutes remaining here. And Inter with acres of space out wide. Oh, a very fine header, but it wouldn't go in for him. And it's gone behind for the corner. Just the clearance that was needed. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Salah. Running with the ball confidently. A disappointing end to the move. Being pressed and pressed high. Well, not far away from full-time now, and United excelling here.
Yeah, this has been a good performance. They've looked really sharp going forward, and they've shown a lot of energy. They'll certainly be pleased with their overall display up to now.
And United will switch things around personnel-wise. Gvardiol. We will have 3 minutes of additional time at the end here. Mo Salah. Corner given to United. Can someone get on the end of this? Oh, super header, but the goalkeeper was up to the task. And there goes the final whistle. Well, first mission accomplished. They'll be playing Champions League football next season, and their hopes of winning the title remain alive.
Well, it's great they've secured that spot, but the title has to be their target. That would be the ultimate achievement.
Well, a highly significant role played by Bruno Fernandes. Sensational performance on all levels. Stuart, interested to know what you made of his production.
Well, I have to say, that was impressive. Not just his goals, but his all-round play. He was excellent.
It is pressure cooker time in the Champions League. 4 teams are left and the stage is set for an enthralling semi-final. Who will make it through to the showpiece event? Stay with us, we'll have all the action for you from Manchester here on EA TV Live. Hello to you on a cracking night here at the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. I'm Derek Ray and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And on the menu, action from Europe's premier club competition, the Champions League. This, the first leg of the semi-final. It is Manchester United facing Braga.
Well, Derek, what a semi-final we should be in store for today. Yes, the hosts are clear favourites to reach the final, but their opponents are dangerous and come here full of confidence, desperate to cause an upset. It has the makings of a very good game. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
The lineup for Manchester United. This is how the visitors will set up today.
Well, in this shape, their 2 holding midfield players will be key today. If they can get on the ball and dictate the play, protect the 2 centre-backs, it will then allow the attacking players to show their creative quality.
And so the battle commences. The referee correctly decided to play advantage. Victor Gomez. Simon Banza. Gomez. Soumare. And United regaining possession here. Sané. Well, Leroy Sané, an absolute joy to watch when he's on top of his game. Stuart, what kind of performance do you think we'll get from him?
Well, Derek, we know his movement is very clever, but it's the speed of that movement that causes defenders so many problems. He's got great pace, he gets 1v1 against the goalkeepers, and nobody can recover.
He knew he had to make the tackle, and did. Promising sequence to take the lead, and a goal! The opening statement in this semi-final. How important could that prove to be?
Well, that's really good awareness of the situation. He just places that beyond the keeper. That's a top-class finish.
So United restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they come up with an equaliser? Bremer. Frimpong. Sané. Can they find a gap in the defence? Oh, this looks useful. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Salazar. Moving the ball forward with purpose. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. United regaining possession. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Thiago Sá. Well, goalkeeper mistake. Will there be a price to pay? Rashford. Here's Havertz. This could be the equaliser. But oh, what an important save. How about that?
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should really beat the keeper from there. They should be level now.
Just cleared away in the nick of time. Possession lost. Banza. Sané. Here's Havertz. Havertz! Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Might be able to get in behind the defence. And it's played into the centre. Managed to get it out of there. Just not looking confident in possession. Carvalho. Soumare. Sloppy from Sané. Rodrigo Salazar. Marcus Rashford. And I must say, a promising avenue of attack favoured by Leroy Sané. And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it.
Well, it has to come soon. They're creating so many chances. Just listen to the noise inside here.
United have it once again. The crossbar got in the way. Well, that's a sad end to the attack. Bruma. Oh, they have it again. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. He's in behind. Oh, magnificent save!
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. What reaction from the goalkeeper that was.
Playing it in. And did his job defensively. Oh, fancy footwork. And a decent save. Full credit. Who can they pick out? Not away completely. So no more time. Back underway then, and work to do for United given the scoreline. The supporters want to see him have a go. Retaining possession proving difficult. And a throw coming up after a really fine piece of tackling. Don't forget we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Manchester United versus Paris Saint-Germain. He's protecting it effectively. And possession given away. Oh, goodness, not the best of challenges. Now then, what's the referee going to do here? Havertz. Could play it in. Kai Havertz. Terrific block. This could square the game. And that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them.
Well, let's look at this again. He's done superbly well to pick out a teammate here, and from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Paulo Diaz. That's a high-quality pass. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Kai Havertz. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. But quick thinking defensively. Christian Borja. And a throw-in it's going to be. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Could be a chance to break here. A real opening now. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. Gavi. Possession ceded by United. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Determined defending. United being afforded too much space. Rashford in the middle. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. Well, couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately. And a throw-in to come. And he has options available. Sané. It's there for him. Oh, a challenge that simply had to be won. That is how to apply the pressure. PC. We're using the space really well, but now can they push on? Pisi. Gomez. Here's Pisi. Victor Gomez. Diaz. Pisi. Font with it. Simon Banza. Here's Pisi. How can they turn one of these attacks into a goal? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Nico Williams. Bruno Fernandes has it. In the right place to cut out the pass. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Diaz. Simon Banza. Bruma. Full time then, and it's advantage Manchester United after this first leg.
Yeah, that was a tight game, and I think they just about deserve their lead, but it's a slender one, and they'll certainly need to defend well in the second leg if they're to reach the final.
All eyes on Ousmane Dembele. Will he shine against his former club? We're live next, so don't go anywhere. Excitement in the Parisian air. We're at the Parc des Princes here in the French capital. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Paris Saint-Germain versus Manchester United.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Introducing the Paris Saint-Germain starters. Gianluigi Donnarumma begins in goal. Marco Asensio plays alongside Fabian in central midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. The lineup for Manchester United. Alphonso Davies plays with Trent Alexander-Arnold in the fullback positions. And the main threat in attack today should be Kylian Mbappe.
Number 5, Marquinhos. Number 6, Gaya. Number 8, Fabian. And number 13, Steven Berghuis. Thank you.
And now they get the ball rolling. Diaz. Did well to hold on to it. Textbook defending inside the box. And slipped through beautifully. Fabian. Here is Marco Asensio. And back to Asensio. Can they forge ahead? Superb defending. Gaia. On to Fabian. Oh, danger here. Must be. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Salah. Well, there's been a boatload of speculation surrounding him ahead of the game. Facing his former club, facing his past. And that's not always straightforward, is it, Stuart?
Well, it can work either way. Some players are inspired and play really well. Some feel overawed. I hope for his sake it's the first.
He continues his run. Mukiele. On to Fabian. Kangin Lee. Using his strength to shield the ball. Fabian. Now with Berghuis. Return to Fabian. Berghuis. Got to it easily, the keeper. Alphonso Davies. Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes has it. Fernandes. Kimmich. Really good build-up, but no end product. Well, no getting away from it. Keylor Navas has figured prominently on the back pages of late. The rumours have been confirmed. He has elected to end his illustrious career at the end of this campaign. A massive loss for the club, Stuart.
Well, it's a great shame because he's been a joy to watch over the years. But he's certainly going out at the top, which I think is a really good decision, Derek.
Now can he get on the end of this one? Chances on. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Mukiele. And whipped into the box. And he's clear as lines. Good technique displayed. Can he put them in front? Not out of the woods yet. And a simple clearance, a good one. Potentially freedom for United on the flank. Mo Salah, well, he loves to do this. Cut in off the flank. And the verdict of the officials is offside.
Well, he just gets caught ball watching here. Needs to be more alive, work harder to keep onside and be ready for the chance.
They've lost possession, Paris Saint-Germain. And he has options available. Joshua Kimmich. And playing it through. The goal to put them in front. And there's a turn-up for the books based on what we've seen in this game so far.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, and Fernandez's finish is excellent. He times his run, he finds that bit of space, and he was never going to miss that. Well, he has to get his team playing again. This isn't going to plan.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Marquinhos. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Well, very effective play in possession. And a chance to level it. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again.
Well, here it is again, and just look how he turns away from his marker and then gets his shot away. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
So back underway following the equaliser. Koundé. Alphonso Davies. This is Salah. Frenkie de Jong. Alexander-Arnold. Jules Koundé on the ball. De Jong. Now Mo Salah. Frenkie de Jong. Mbappe in the centre. And a goal! Using his head in more ways than one to help the cause.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box, just begging someone to get on the end of it. And the finish from Mbappe couldn't be any better. That's a good header and a top-class goal.
Goal for Manchester United.
And that is that for the first half here in the French capital. The second half underway, United with the advantage, but no room for complacency. Marquinhos. Lee. Here is Marco Asensio. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And the shot. And still danger here. And eventually goalkeeper's ball.
Well, you can sense the relief amongst his teammates, but what a first save that was.
And we very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action on EA TV. It's Paris Saint-Germain facing Bayern. And threading it through. And it's in for Manchester United. They are on a victory course.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
Underway again with the score at 3-1.
Mohamed Salah.
Fabian. And Diaz has it. Kangin Lee. Here's Fabian. And take it away. Incisive pass. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Well, we're into the final half hour. And snuffing out the danger. Attacking possibilities for PSG. Cutting it back. And keeping it out.
Well, these fans can sense an opportunity here. They need to make the most of this corner.
Keen to take it short here. Oh, good save. PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. Well, opting for the short corner. Diaz. Now with Berghuis. Could get themselves back into it. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Mo Salah. And PSG come away with it. Kolo Muani. Asensio. Able to skip past his man. Teammates in the middle. Ball is loose. In it goes! At the second time of asking. And the keeper feels hung out to dry. Well, the ball is moving again. The push is on from Paris Saint-Germain. Can they come up with an equaliser? Koundé. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Kimmich. Jules Koundé on the ball. Alphonso Davies. 15 minutes left for play. Chance to finish. And a precise challenge just when it was required. Luis Diaz. Crossing opportunity. Just not testing the keeper at all with that cross. Kimmich. Dembele on the ball. This might be ideal for the counter. Salah. Well, he stopped them in their tracks.
Well, if PSG score now, these fans will go wild. What a finish we've got on our hands here.
And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. PSG have been readying two substitutes, and now both will come on. And there's the delivery. Managed to get it out of there. Trying to open up the defence. Excellent position taken up by Mbappe. And a save that keeps them believing.
Well, he's given them a chance with that save, as you said, but will they get another opportunity?
Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Well, here it is again. It's a well-delivered ball into the box, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal. Well, that's just what he wanted. He has to be happy with this performance. They've been good today.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Fabian. Marquinhos. On to Hernandez. Kangin Lee. Kolo Muani. Chance to cross. The delivery. Well thumped clear. And there it is, the final whistle. It's a Manchester United victory.
Well, all the focus at the start of the game was on them being the worst defence in the league. But their ability up front today certainly took our minds off that. I thought they were positive, they were bright, and they were willing to take chances on the ball. It's a good 3 points well earned.
Joshua Kimmich. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And what we have to look forward to is the second leg of this Champions League semi-final. It is Braga versus Manchester United.
Well, United have a slender lead, Derek, from that first leg. But unless they stay focused today and don't drop too deep, this could be a really tough game for them. I'm looking forward to this one.
And the lineup for the home side.
Well, in this shape, their two holding midfield players will be key today. If they can get on the ball and dictate the play, protect the two centre-backs, it will then allow the attacking players to show their creative quality.
The lineup for Manchester United. And now they get the ball rolling. Gavi. Williams. Rashford. And the challenge, crisp and clean. Bruma. Effective looking pass. Oh, nice ball over the top. Okay, a chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. We're going to see the first yellow card of the game. The referee not standing on ceremony.
Well, he's under pressure now. It's a long time to be on a booking.
Well read to win possession back. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Gavi. Nice weight on the pass. And a goal! It's a two-goal cushion in the tie. And now we can say they're firmly in control of this.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb. And what a powerful finish from Havertz. He just makes it look so easy. What a good goal.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Banza. Good physical play. Lopez. Well, very effective play in possession. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Kai Havertz. United could be onto something. Clears it away. Decent position this for United to find themselves in. Rashford. Very quick thinking there. Rodrigo Salazar. Bruma. Christian Borja. And teammates to play it to. And given the defender's touch, the referee says corner. Let's see about the delivery. Clearance left a bit to be desired. Well, nothing comes of it. Can they hit on the break? Well read to put an end to that attack. Eduardo Camavinga. And Rashford. And nicely over the top. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Wonderful chance! And you've got to credit that magnificent piece of defending. This could spell trouble with the referee having already shown the yellow card. Well, that could easily have been deemed a second bookable offence.
Well, he has to be more careful than that. That's his last chance, that's for sure.
Havertz. Real chance. And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Really fine play to keep possession. Bruma. That's a very fine piece of tackling. A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Bremer. Eduardo Camavinga. Well, the scoreline means they can focus on keeping possession. Gavi. And Rashford. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And he's in. Well, the keeper in possession to prevent another goal from him.
Well, he's a massive threat. That really could have been his second goal there.
Over it comes. And that is a defender doing his job, clearing it off the line. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Oh, managing to beat him. A good and fair challenge. Feeding it through. Kai Havertz. Can he take the chance? And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. And we will have just one additional minute. The first half here comes to an end. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. He's protecting it effectively. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Committed challenge. Salazar. Bruma. Using his strength to shield the ball. Moutinho. On to Lopez. And the cross into the middle. Smuggled away. Well, just to point you in the right direction, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Manchester United facing Arsenal. Bruma. And there the move ends for now. Opportunity in the wide area. Had no interest in losing possession. Well, the keeper had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. And the substitution will occur now. Delivering it. And cleared away. Christian Borja. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Well, we're into the final half hour. It's got to be! And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, here it is again, and credit to the goal scorer, but you have to ask questions of the keeper. He's got to have that near post covered for me. No wonder he's frustrated with himself.
Well, the action underway once more, and no shortage of entertainment. 3-2. Bremer. Frimpong. Camavinga. Isak. And it's with Isak. Well, gifting away possession. Now, options are plenty. Oh, in with a chance. And it goes! And that changes things just a bit.
Well, here it is again. What a good build-up this is. Quick, incisive passing, clever movement, and all done at pace, which led to a simple finish. That's a real joy to watch.
Well, they've restarted the game, and it's 3 apiece. Gavi. Bremer. Jeremy Frimpong. Into the final 20 minutes. An effective challenge. Simon Banza. Might be a chance here. And it's with Isak. Can't miss, surely. And foiled by the post. Encouraging stuff from United. That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Intelligent threaded pass here. Can he convert? Oh, he's blocked it. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. And unable to keep the ball. Gorgeous pass from Rashford.
Well, can they put this tie beyond doubt here? What a big moment this is.
And they will make the change now. In it goes! And it should be the goal that gets them through.
Well, here's another look at it. Certainly delivery into the box couldn't have been any better, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Rashford. And now with Havertz. Oh, and nearly on target. Not quite, though.
Yeah, very nearly, but the goalkeeper had it covered. It wasn't really a great effort.
A hit on the break. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. The referee blows for full time, and Manchester United go marching on to the final.
Well, they have every right to celebrate. That was a really convincing win over the 2 games. If they can repeat that in the final, they'll certainly be hard to beat.
Well, in typical fashion, at times Kai Havertz made it look easy. Interested to know what you made of his performance.
Well, no doubt in my mind, he was the best player on the pitch. And the main reason they won this game, he was brilliant.
Gavi.
Are we watching the champions? We're just 90 minutes from finding out. A draw will suffice. Stay tuned as we've got all the action live.
And here we are at one of the great venues for football anywhere in the world, Old Trafford in Manchester. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And today could well be the day when the league title is clinched. It is Manchester United versus Arsenal.
Well, what a game this promises to be. Speaking to the fans outside the stadium, they're in buoyant mood, full of expectation that they'll be celebrating come the final whistle. Let's hope they can hold their nerve here.
An exciting talent who has everything a forward needs to be successful. Stuart, what are you expecting to see from Mbappe?
Well, he's the most creative player on the field. He can run with the ball, he can get himself out of tight situations, he can see a pass, he's very creative with his play. I think he's going to be the outstanding player today.
Well, Manchester United have chosen this particular shape. Alphonso Davies plays with Trent Alexander-Arnold in the fullback positions. Frenkie de Jong plays alongside Bruno Fernandes in central midfield. And lining up through the middle in attack today is Kylian Mbappe. Here are the starters for Arsenal. Thomas Partey starts alongside Martin Ødegaard in central midfield. And the main forward is Gabriel Jesus. And now they get the ball rolling. Alexander-Arnold. Bruno Fernandes has it. Mo Salah. Return to Mbappe. Nicely timed tackle. Declan Rice. Martin Ødegaard. Given away by Arsenal. Well, as we look at the table, many have been speculating for a while that they're moving inexorably towards the title. A draw in this game, Stuart, and it will be theirs.
Well, it all sounds very easy, but they will be slightly nervous coming into this one. They just need to play with freedom today, and the title should be theirs.
The chance is on, Stuart. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. Good physical play. Zinchenko. On to Jesus. Partey. Oh, great defending. And a chance for the lead. Always going to be the goalkeeper's ball. Alexander-Arnold. It's going to be United's free kick. Well, no doubt many of you have been hearing the transfer rumours. It does look as though the deal could be on, Stuart.
Well, the figure being talked about is around about £40 million. Just about par for the course, considering the recent transfer market. It's now a matter of whether United find that acceptable.
Dembele. Here's Mbappe. Offside the decision. We're being pressed here. Gabriel Jesus. He's done remarkably well to get himself forward here, Gabriel Jesus. Rice. His determination there for all to see. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Well, they fancy a short one. Growing pressure here, and another corner. And taken short. That's not a bad ball. Well, full marks to him for that header, but the goalkeeper did his job. And short it is. Martinelli. Very quick thinking there. Decent looking pass. Oh, breezing past him. Mbappe! And it was a great chance for 1-0.
Well, that should have been the opener, shouldn't it? What a chance that was.
And pressing really high. Jesus. And Gabriel Jesus, confident with the ball at his feet. And effectively parried away by the keeper. And Arsenal have won the corner as they try to take the lead. And deciding to go short with this one. Oh, fantastic effort. He made great contact, but the keeper more than equal to it. Rice. A decisive clearance it was. And played short. The delivery. Good piece of defending. Rice. Oh, he's gone for goal. Able to get a body in the way. And a very good challenge. Rice. And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. Going short. The delivery towards the back post. A goal to give them a 1-0 lead. An excellent value for that advantage, you've got to say.
Well, I think that shows what a good rapport he has with the players. Well, here it is again, and they go short just to get a different angle on the cross, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
Action underway once more. Let's see if United have the wherewithal to square the game. Koundé. So nearing the half-time interval and United facing a deficit as things stand. Stuart, how would you sum up the performance in the first half?
Well, it's been a tight first half so far, but they haven't quite shown enough guile in the attacking third. If, however, they can be more dynamic in the 1v1 situations, they have the quality to turn this around.
Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. Kimmich. Alexander-Arnold. And out for a throw-in. Just misfiring with the pass. Kylian Mbappe. Fine run from Mbappe. Mbappe! What a block! And there goes the half-time whistle. Another 45 minutes left. But as it stands, the title party will have to wait for another day.
Well, Derek, I'd like to see a little bit more from them, particularly as they've been so good.
Arsenal with the lead going into this second half, but no room for complacency. Showing a lot of guile there. Another goal goes in. I'll tell you what, this was not the way it was supposed to go.
Well, I can't believe this is the same team we've been watching over the last few weeks. They've been so poor today. Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. But I don't think the keeper should be beaten in his near post quite so easily. I thought that was stoppable.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Alexander-Arnold. Alessandro Bastoni. Alphonso Davies. Frankie de Jong. Difficult to stop him. Good use of advantage in United's favour. The supporters want to see him have a go. In it goes! A goal! But they need another one to be crowned champions today.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
So the match continues and United just one behind here. And the free kick awarded to Manchester United. Frankie de Jong. Well, this is certainly the home of live football, EA TV, and looking forward to bringing you more action from the Premier League. It's Manchester United taking on Newcastle United.
Well, Derek, I'm really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium, and it should be an entertaining match.
Jesus. And here's Saliba. Zinchenko. Towards Gabriel Jesus, far post. An Arsenal corner as they look for more. So a personnel change then. Short corner taken. Targets available, cross comes in. And it's gone in for Arsenal. Will they be stopped from this position? No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Alexander-Arnold. Bruno Fernandes has it. Alessandro Bastoni. This is Salah. Given away by Manchester United. I'm delighted to say more Premier League action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Arsenal against Barcelona. And a decent save, full credit. They take it short. Crossed into the penalty area. But keeper's ball. They'll be disappointed with that delivery.
Well, there it is. Arsenal have created chance after chance.
Oh, look at this. They must score. And a goal! And welcome everyone to England's Northwest. The action soon to get underway here at Old Trafford. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And today's the day they could be crowned champions. It's Manchester United, and they take on Arsenal.
Well, what a game this promises to be. Speaking to the fans outside the stadium, they're in buoyant mood, full of expectation.
And he's broken free. Oh, it's in! And as things stand, they will be crowned champions.
Well, they're in the driving seat. Can they now see this through? Well, just watch this again. De Jong's pass is inch perfect, and Salah does the rest. He strikes it so cleanly, he hits it with power and accuracy. There was no stopping that. Well, just look at his reaction. That could prove to be a massive goal for his team.
Arsenal restart the game then, and they have work to do as they try to wipe out that last goal. Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Martinelli. Possession lost by Arsenal. Well, the table shows you where Manchester United currently lie, and not too many people were predicting such a successful season before a ball was kicked in anger, Stuart.
Well, what a story this is. They're the best team in the league at the moment, no doubt about that. They now need to hold their nerve. This is going to be a great end to the season.
It's a fine United move in the making. Oh, might be. Vital intervention. Martin Odegaard. It's with Odegaard. Now with Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. And it's Gabriel Jesus. And the shot. And the keeper diving to thwart it. Now the short corner here. That's a useful cross. Well, the keeper wasn't fooled by it at all, in actual fact. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. It should be! And a goal! And it could be the one that puts a seal on the title.
Well, that should be it, Derek. Surely they can't let it slip from here. Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and from that sort of range, you'd be shocked if Mbappe missed out. He just keeps showing us what a top finisher he is. Well, he looks really pleased, doesn't he? His side have been really good today.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Martin Odegaard. Bakayoko. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. This attack looks highly promising. Aimed towards Mbappe. Well, they had a decent reading of that ball in. Bakayoko. Determined defending. Rice. Can they hit on the break? Mo Salah. Oh, in with a chance. And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And what an emphatic strike it is from Salah. Hit with his laces, it's a great finish and a great goal.
So the action underway once more, and it's beginning to look as though it's a case of how many for United. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Martin Odegaard. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Gabriel Martinelli. Decides to shoot. Just fractionally wide. So unfortunate. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? And a throw-in for Arsenal. Oh, fancy footwork. Zinchenko. Good physical play. He's played it over to the near post. Well, didn't really work the keeper when all was said and done. Given away by Manchester United. How can he take them on and beat them? Can he put it away? Not really the ideal clearance. Rice. Nicely blocked. Well, there's the half-time whistle, and it's all going swimmingly. They're just 45 minutes away. So the second half underway, and it's going to take a colossal effort from Arsenal if they are to turn this around. Mbappe. Now with Kimmich. Dembele. And it's a quality pass. Offside it is, but he needed sharp eyes to make that decision.
Well, it's fine margins, isn't it? But in the end, he just went too early.
Thomas Partey. Well, this is certainly the home of live football, EA TV, and looking forward to bringing you more action from the Premier League. It's Manchester United taking on Newcastle United. Corner awarded to Arsenal. Oh, a very fine header, but it wouldn't go in for him. Breaking at pace. Will they profit from this situation? Opportunity it is. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Delivering it. Well, still an issue here. Alexander-Arnold. Clearly took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. And unable to hang on to the ball. That's good pressing for you. Gabriel Martinelli. Now with Jesus. That's a fine-looking run by Gabriel Jesus. It's still alive. It has to be, surely. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Joshua Kimmich. Now with De Jong. Salah. Disappointing for United to give it away like that. Just a reminder, we have more absorbing action from the Premier League coming your way here on EA TV. It's Arsenal against Barcelona.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
The touchline for what will be an Arsenal throw. And United will switch things around personnel-wise. Happy to take on the shot. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. Over it comes. Well, not the best clearance. Gabriel. Martinelli. Had no interest in losing possession. Gabriel. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Plenty of support here. Brilliant pass. Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. Mbappe. Effective work from Arsenal to regain possession. Bakayoko. And making his move inside. And using his strength to shield the ball. And fine goalkeeping. Keen to take it short here. Played into the centre. No problems for the keeper. Gvardiol. And threading it through. Almost found its target, but cutting it out in the end. 10 minutes to go. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. Thomas Partey. Superbly read and executed. Has the strength to hang on to it. Oh, but they've lost it now. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Well, Manchester United all-powerful. They've accelerated away in this one, Stuart.
Well, they've controlled most of the game, haven't they? They're 1 and 2
Oh, Stewart's a chance! Great defending. Timber. Yeremi. Arsenal being afforded too much room. Electing to cross into the centre. Well, nothing comes of it. Salah. How can he take them on and beat them? Mo Salah, well, he loves to do this. Cut in off the flank. And the referee has blown for full time. It's official now. The champions have been crowned.
Well, if you win the league, Derek, you've been the best team, and they certainly have been. And what great scenes we're seeing. Just look at the joy down there. They fully deserve this. They've been magnificent.
The goal to be the best team in the league. And they've hit the target.
Well, they certainly have. They've been consistent. They've been relentless. They've been outstanding.
Yeah, you can see what it means to this tight-knit team. Real solidarity.
Well, this is special for everybody at the club. What a great moment for any young player. And this is what you dream about when you start playing football. When you're playing in the playground, you want to win a cup. Brilliant moment.
It's a special moment in the career of any footballer. And now for the trophy lift itself. The cup winners.
Well, you can just see what it means to those players and the manager. That's fantastic stuff.
There's always the element of chance in a cup competition. But my goodness, they've taken the rough with the smooth. And now they savour the moment. And it is always a collaboration between players and fans. And how special is this to be able to celebrate right in front of your own supporters?
Well, these are lovely pictures, aren't they? Celebrating with the fans. They've certainly played their part. They've made so much noise over the season. Really lovely scenes here.
And they're going to be continuing for a while, I think. And now the players get to relax a bit and enjoy having the pictures taken.
Well, these photos will be cherished for years to come, won't they? Certainly ones to show the grandchildren.
A wonderful scene here at Wembley. An ocean of fans descending upon the stadium for what promises to be an absolutely riveting FA Cup final. It's Manchester United. They take on Borussia Dortmund, and the action is next on EA TV Live. At long last, the wait is over. A warm welcome to Wembley. This is Derek Ray, joined in the commentary box by Stuart Robson, and we're approaching kick-off time in what promises to be a spectacular FA Cup final. It's Manchester United facing Borussia Dortmund.
Well, Derek, as a youngster growing up, this was the day that every young footballer dreamt of. Playing in the FA Cup final, walking out in front of 100,000 fans at Wembley, broadcast around the world, it still brings a tingle to my spine. And I'm really looking forward to this one.
Well, when Kai Havertz is on top of his game, he can be so difficult to stop. I wonder what you think he might deliver in this game.
Well, what a goal scorer he is. His finishing is so calm and composed, which added to his skill makes him a top-class striker. He'll certainly be hard to stop today.
This is the team Manchester United will go with. Here's the starting 11 for Borussia Dortmund. Emre Can plays alongside Marcel Sabitzer in the centre of midfield, and Niklas Füllkrug is up front. And the match begins. Camavinga. Gavi. Marcus Rashford. Well, good run and good ball control. Well, Dortmund being afforded too much room. Opportunity here. Oh, a challenge of the highest order. It's a good Dortmund move in the making. Might be dangerous. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Theo Hernandez. The Red Devils have lost the ball. And they could really get at the opposition. Using his physical strength to make sure. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Who can he pick out? Well, not cleared away completely. Real chance. Well, not the easiest of saves, but you'd expect him to stop it. A corner right on the back of the last one. Oh, super header, but the goalkeeper was up to the task. Kick awarded to Manchester United. And continues his run. Crossing possibilities. Oh, a fine block. And angling it back. And the block by Hummels. Felix Metja. Oh, this is looking promising. And fired against the crossbar. And a time for composure on the ball.
Well, I have to say, Dortmund are so unlucky not to be leading now. They look a real threat at the moment.
Well, they're on the ball, and they've just got to forget about that moment of misfortune. Now they stopped them in their tracks. Rashford! In the opinion of the referee, that is a penalty. Well, no card, just a warning and a fair few protestations.
Well, not every foul is a yellow card. I think the referee is right here.
This to make it 1-0. And in it goes, as coolly as you like. Never in any doubt from the spot.
Let's take another look. He deceives the goalkeeper really well here by getting to dive one way before placing it into the opposite side. A really good penalty.
Well, that reaction says it all. That's such an important goal in this game.
Well, Borussia Dortmund restart the match. Will that goal have the effect of stinging them into action? Brandt. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. Promising looking ball. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now, and just look at these fans. The trophy coming their way, surely.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Füllkrug. Promising sequence. The cross is on. Was it a great clearance? Well, it comes to nothing in the end. Marcus Rashford. Gabi. United might be able to cash in. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Gabi. Now with Havertz. Rashford. Running with the ball confidently. Havertz! And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
So the action underway once more, and it's beginning to look as though it's a case of how many for United. Mateo Morey. A very effective challenge put in. And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? He must finish! A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure. Well, that's just what he wanted. He has to be happy with this performance. They've been good today.
Well, there we have it. So back underway here, and after the happenings of the first half, Borussia Dortmund really need to lift themselves. Rashford getting forward. Nice looking move this. Can he take the chance? And he's made it a brace for himself. The defenders just... Brandt. And in! Oh yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal. Camavinga. Sané has it. Marcel Sabitzer. And a fine cross. Easy save. Gavi. Now with Rashford. Nico Williams. Gavi. Well, it is an occasion never to be missed, and you'll see it live with us right here on EA TV, the Champions League final. It's Manchester United taking on Newcastle United.
Well, the two best teams in Europe are there on merit, but who will be the champions? It should be an absolute belter.
Wonderful chance! What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing, drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal! Camavinga. Gavi, spraying passes around, almost waiting for the opposition to make a mistake. Really showing off his wide range of passing skills. Gavi. Might really be able to trouble them here. And how about that for a save? And Dortmund will go to the bench. Let's see about the delivery. And knocked out of there. Rashford. Nicely timed tackle. Rashford. Oh, blocked it. Havertz. Sané. Decent looking pass. Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in. Havertz. Oh, a fine block. Marcel Sabitzer. This looks more than decent. Brandt. Onto Allaire. Can he finish this? Still a chance. Well, the keeper in possession to prevent... It's another goal from him.
Well, he's a massive threat. That really could have been his second goal there.
Substitution it is for Dortmund. Marco Reus. On to Sabitzer. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet.
Well, here's the replay. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? Just look how he goes past his marker to get his shot away. That's a really good goal.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Jeremy Frimpong. Well, time is ebbing away, and they're using this passing approach to marvellous effect. 10 minutes to go. Determined defending. And a throw in here for United. Marcel Sabitzer. And he's won the ball. Well, that one has promise. Can he make it count? Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping. Here it is now, a substitution. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, the danger is still there. Bruno Fernandes. On to Rashford. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Kai Havertz. Oh, yes, what a pass. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Short corner favoured. Delivering it into the box. And a struggle to get it away properly. Oh, last-ditch defending at its very finest. Just wasn't going to part with the ball. And there it is, the final whistle. Cup success is theirs, and they've done it on merit. Look at these scenes.
Well, on the evidence of the game as well, they deserve it. They were excellent throughout. What a good performance that was.
And you can see, can't you, what it means to every single one of them.
Yeah, they've been a real team today. Really good spirit and a great performance.
Well, this is special for everybody at the club. What a great moment for any young player. And this is what you dream about when you start playing football. When you're playing in the playground, you want to win a cup. Brilliant moment.
Yes, a special moment in the career of any footballer. And now for the trophy lift itself. The cup winners.
Well, you can just see what it means to those players and the manager. That's fantastic stuff.
There's always the element of chance in a cup competition. But my goodness, they've taken the rough with the smooth. And now they savour the moment. The wait is over. There are few bigger days on the football calendar than Champions League final day. Fans are beginning to pour into the stadium and the tension is palpable. It's Newcastle United. They face Manchester United and it's live on EA TV. Well, there's nothing quite like this occasion. Welcome to the UEFA Champions League final. The best two teams in Europe this season preparing to go head-to-head for the crown. This is Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined as always on these big occasions by Stuart Robson. It's Newcastle United taking on Manchester United.
Well, Derek, we've got some of the world's top players out there tonight, so this has to be a great game, doesn't it? I just hope we see both sides play to their full potential. I can't wait for this.
So the starting 11 for Newcastle United.
Well, it's a back four, a narrow midfield three and a very disconnected front three. But if the midfield players give good support to the central striker, this 4-3-3 system could work really well today.
And here's the lineup for Manchester United.
Enjoy the game.
And they get the ball rolling in the Champions League final. We're about to find out who will be crowned Club Kings of Europe. Gordon. Oh, managing to beat him. And fine goalkeeping. Now sending it in. No-nonsense piece of defending. It's one corner after another. Well, not cleared away completely. Almiron. Tar. He must finish. Oh, a smart stop. Who can he pick out? It might be. What a block. Well, still early in the season, but full credit to the boss who's picked up his Manager of the Month award today, Stuart.
Well, it is a good start to the campaign, and he does deserve the...
Havertz! Oh, it was a fantastic opportunity to make it 1-0 right at the start of this contest.
Oh, what a chance to open the score in there. They have to do better than that.
Well, great read there to intercept. Anthony Gordon. He continues his run. Teammates in the middle. Oh, in it goes! The opening goal in the UEFA Champions League final.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. But look at the defenders. They lose their concentration, become sloppy with their marking, and as a result, they find the ball in the back of their net. Just not good enough.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Now with Kimmich. Alphonso Davies. Rashford unable to hold it. Incisive pass from Mbappe. Oh, a goal it is! The equaliser in this final. What next in the drama?
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back. And what a clever bit of play it is from Salah, both with his movement and his finish. That's a nice goal.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Kimmich. And a fine tackle. Bruno Fernandes has it. More than decent this from United. Rashford. On to Bruno Fernandes. Now with Kimmich. Bruno Fernandes has it. Well, Newcastle have it back now. Trippier. Now Correa. It's a weighted pass. What a poor cross. Not even close to the players in the centre. Bruno Fernandes has it. Distributing it well. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Joelinton. That's a good pass. Have no interest in losing possession. Joelinton. Oh, it's in! They take the lead here. And just how important could that be in the grand scheme of things?
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that. Well, he's got to make some changes now, just to get his side back in this game.
Alexander-Arnold. On the ball, Bastoni. Marcus Rashford. And he did well to cut it out. Ezequiel Palacios. Sven Botman. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. And a throw coming up after that authoritative challenge. Correa. And with that, the first half. Back underway then, and work to do for United given the scoreline. Credit to them for winning back possession. Correa. Promising move this from Newcastle. And that'll be offside. Salah. Newcastle recovering possession well. Almiron. It's with Joelinton. Trippier. Guimaraes. Well, it's a very attractive passing sequence. Correa. And a fine cross. And a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to... Well, there's nothing quite like this occasion. Welcome to the UEFA Champions League final. The best two teams in Europe this season preparing to go head-to-head for the crown. This is Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined as always on these big occasions by Stuart Robson. It's Newcastle United up against Manchester United.
Well, Derek, this is magnificent. The atmosphere inside this stadium is electric. Let's just hope the tension doesn't affect the players. It shouldn't do. Just look at the quality down there.
And the challenge halts them in their tracks. So the starting 11 for Newcastle United.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers in this 4-3-3 formation, so they need to switch the ball quickly and...
The defender put in the challenge, and it might be a red card. And now the night everyone in the football world has been longing for. Millions will be watching around the world. It is, of course, the biggest final in club football, the UEFA Champions League final. Welcome to the commentary box. Derek Ray here, joined by Stuart Robson. It's Newcastle United versus Manchester United.
Well, Derek, it doesn't come any better than this, does it? This has the makings of an absolute classic. These are two brilliant teams, and at the moment, I can't separate them.
And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And here's the Newcastle formation.
Well, the wingers will be key here. They have to choose the right time to give width and the right time to come infield to support the centre forward. If they can do that, they're a potent front three. No doubt about that.
Now, options are plenty. A super tackle and they've won possession. Trying to open up the defence. It could be for Mbappe. And it has arrived. The opening statement in this UEFA Champions League final.
Well, here's the replay. What a pass this is from Havertz. And it's a good run, matched by a very cool finish. What a great goal that is.
Well, the pressure has certainly been applied. Let's find out if Newcastle are feeling it. This could be interesting. Mbappe. Joelinton. Well, still early in the season, but full credit to the boss who's picked up his manager of the month.
Derek, this is a big moment here.
Oh, superb save. Massive credit to the keeper.
Well, he's so hard to beat in these situations. It's brilliant goalkeeping.
Still looking for space. Options in the middle. Some of the fans are screaming, have a go. Still looking for space. Timely intervention. Joelinton. The Magpies looking creative. Oh, that's a really good run. Pulls it back. Oh, a goal! He's equalised! Was he made for moments like this? On an occasion like this?
Well, let's have another look at this, because he does really well to pick the right pass here, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
So back underway, they've levelled it at 1-1 here. Alexander-Arnold. On the ball, Bastoni. Racing away here. Really poor timing, and some will argue that he was asking for a yellow card. Wasteful from United. And teammates to play it to. Ezequiel Palacios. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. Well, lacking a bit of inspiration with that free kick attempt.
Well, lacking inspiration and lacking a bit of quality as well. That's a really poor effort.
Kimmich. Mo Salah. Mbappe. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. Tah. Trippier now. Jonathan Tah has it. Take it away. Correa. Now with Almiron. Must be! Oh, it's a goal! And that gives them the advantage. Will they be able to keep it? And as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. And we will have just one additional minute. And the ball in behind the defenders. A decisive clearance it was. And the referee's whistle. So back underway with United looking to plot a route back into this game. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Strength and control, a big part of his game. And possession given away. Can he play it in? Takes the shot. Well, the goalkeeper making a big contribution and denying him another one.
Well, it's another chance for him. As you said, he looks so hungry for goals today.
Well, full marks to him for that header, but the goalkeeper did his job. Well, they'll try to keep the pressure on in the form of another corner. And he clears it out of harm's way. Almiron. Played into the centre. Oh, super header, but the goalkeeper was up to the task. They take it short. It's got to be! And a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy, maybe. So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Alexander-Arnold. Now Mo Salah. Good tackle. Getting forward. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Joelinton. United struggling to keep possession here. Trippier. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Kylian Mbappe. Oh, that's a really good run. Mbappe! And there it is! Still life left in this game, and they have the momentum now.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And what a finish from Mbappe. He gives the keeper absolutely no chance. It's such a powerful strike.
So the match continues, and United just one behind here. Determined defending. Guimaraes. Wonderfully weighted pass. Bruno Guimaraes. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Oh, what an opportunity. Oh, a superb chip. Spellbinding. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Mbappe. We're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Correa. Can they open things up? Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Is it going to be? In it goes! To rubber stamp it once and for all.